hat.
You wake up with your face itching. Like, yo, get off of me.
It done froze up.
Oh,
no, that was the whole thing.
24.
The whole thing.
Hitmakers said, women leave the wigs in 2024. You can't bring that shit to 2025.
They not.
That'll never happen.
They not listening.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Like, come on.
You don't want,
I don't like
you don't
them
like
shits.
wigs?
I don't like
No.
them.
I don't like
wigs,
nah,
but
you
women.
ain't put on your cap
Nobody
before you
likes
walk
that
out the
shit
house.
with y'all.
Like me? No.
Why? Y'all don't like
That
wigs?
shit is
Wait.
a hair hat.
You wake up
That's
with
a
your
helmet.
face itching. Like, yo, get off
it's
of
a
me.
hair hat. That's a good point. Never thought of that.
A hair hat.
I mean,
thoughts on that, bro.
here's the thing. I think like when it comes to hair, you know what I mean? It's kind of in one of those conversations. Like for me, maybe this is just how I was raised. Like, I don't really say nothing about a woman's hair unless it's a compliment. You know what I mean? Just like you don't ask a woman their weight, or ask them how old they are. Just like things. And then when I'm talking about when you're talking to an older woman that's clearly older, you don't be like, hey, how old are you? That's like, there's certain things. Obviously, ask how old you are out there, fellas, if you think they might be young. But, just certain like kind of chivalrous nature. But then again, there's like, wigs and weaves and stuff like that. That's, you know what I mean? That's it's also for convenience too, right? Because I would imagine like women having to do their hair every morning. You just go, but if you got the tracks on, you can choose your hair every morning. You know what I mean? Just like how I choose a hat every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't really see a problem with it. I think these men more so is just like, because they trying to find, they're out there in these clubs and in these streets. And most of it is kind of like a skeezer uniform, you know what I mean? Versus like just a woman who likes to express herself with different hairdos, you know what I mean? It's kind of like part of the ratchet uniform. That's why that was what I took from him. Like, we got to leave that in 2024. Bring it back to natural.
Yeah. Oh, I don't got a problem with it. Whatever a woman got to do to feel confident, you know what I mean? And by her beautifying herself, you know what I mean? If she want to wear a wig, you know what I mean? That's fine, because I mean, damn near all these women is wearing wigs, you know what I mean? 100%.
Extensions.
100%. And these fucking wigs, them motherfuckers is going for like $1,000, $2,000.
You ain't lying.
They don't be
we in the wrong business.
You know what I mean? Them women don't play when it comes to that hair 100%. And it's just like us going to go spend whatever we spend on ourselves to make ourselves look right. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers go get $100 cut, 100%. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is going to get hair implants to get their motherfucking hairline right. Niggas is going to go get glue.
They're getting their hairlines tatted.
Man, they getting hair glued on their face to get beards and shit. Like, bro, is it that serious? You know what I mean? For a beard and whatnot, but that's to keep up with the trends and shit. But my point is like, I'm not mad at the women for wearing wigs or getting extensions, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, they be making dudes in that shit, man. That shit be looking sexier than a motherfucker, 100%. So, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at, the wigs, the extensions. You going to go get your nails and your feet done. That shit, man, that shit saucier than a motherfucker, sexier than a motherfucker to me. And then, like, because further on in that clip, Miss Rosario, she gonna ask, Osorio gonna ask, well, how do y'all feel about BBLs? You know what I mean? And then the conversation getting a little bit, so you know what I mean? How you gonna like BBLs and shit like that?
See, that one's different too, because
like uplifts and shit like that, but yet, because she got a wig on, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I grew up in the 90s, right? So it's like breast implants were just a normal thing, right? Like, it was just like, it was common. Then we get into the era where now you got the big old blowout booties and shit and the BBLs, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's, what do they call it? The mommy makeover, like when women, you know what I mean? You might have hella kids and then they're like, fuck it, I'm going to get the whole body done. You know what I mean? I mean, like you said originally, whatever, for a woman to feel confident, word, you know what I mean? I don't think it's on a man. And going back to when I was trying to stupidly make my point earlier, I think it's not really on a man to tell a woman how she should look or feel. You know what I mean? And then on the flip side too, I did shout out to my girl when she always tells me like, I look stupid. Like if I dress a certain way, she's like, you're gonna go out like that. I'm like, okay, I'll change. You know what I mean? Like, because that's looking out. But see, if my woman came down there with her hair done and she, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe even in this case, a wig on and she looked fly in the motherfucker, what am I gonna say? Hey, that's kind of weird. Take that wig off. You know what I mean? You look too good with that wig on. You know what I mean? Like, I would understand if they're looking bootsy with the wigs. Because there's probably, I'm sure there's some bad wigs out there. Or like, you go out 3 in the morning when all the skeezers is out of the club running around after a night of partying and the wig might be a little sideways. You know what I mean? But, you know, hey, for anybody that want to do anything to make themselves look or feel more confident, hey, why not? You know what I mean? And fuck what anybody thinks for real, because that's one thing we got to leave in the 2025, the sensitive insecurities too, man. Like let people do what they want to do. Who the fuck are we to say? You feel me?
No, 100%. Them is facts, bro. I totally agree with that statement. You know what I mean? 100%, because you know, like how you said about your wifey, I see how mine's get ready. You know what I mean? With it on, she wears them. You know what I mean? With it on, without it on, she's saucier than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? 100%, and that just goes for any other motherfucker that put them on or don't wear them. No matter what you're doing, you know what I mean? You beautiful than a motherfucker. 100%. You definitely got to have that self confidence, and we got to stop fucking thinking, you know, worrying about what these other motherfuckers think. 100%. Them is facts. Don't be following the trends. Set the trends. 100%. Or if you is trying to go with the trend, put your own sauce on it and rework the trend. That way, you know what I mean, you recreating it 100%. You know what I mean? So yeah, my thing is that you know, I'm definitely not worried about it, or it doesn't turn me off 100%. Even though that you know, I'm in a fully committed relationship, have been for a long time, man. You know what I mean? To any, you know, and I can respect a woman's beauty 100%. And you know, sometimes you can't even tell if it's a wig or not unless you know you in the household with the woman, or she tell you that it's a wig. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that shit, them motherfuckers, they know what they doing and the shit look real 100%. So yeah, on everything, that shit definitely don't bother me, big bro. On my mama, 100%. Peacock said, I'm not about the BBLs. My sister-in-law got one, and she's just looking like she's desperate for attention. Yeah, some of that shit, bro, definitely is an attention seeking like type shit. You know what I mean? And but maybe it built up her confidence to, you know what I mean, to go out and you know what I mean, I whatever a woman's reason is, and I hope it's not for just attention seeking. But you know, like I said with the men, though, when the men be doing this, the gluing on the beards and going to go get the plugs for their hair, you know what I mean? Motherfucking men do it. They said even men go get their motherfucking tummy tucks and shit like that. And fucking, there's 2 famous motherfuckers. Well, you know, one is a famous motherfucker in the industry. We ain't got to say his name because he been getting roasted all motherfucking year. But they suspected him of getting a BBL. It's a song about him, BBL, bruh. And then you got another motherfucker who's supposed to be like a lightweight influencer. He's out of shit. He's going on. Well, fuck it. His name Man Kevin. He said he got one on live on camera. He got a BBL. You know what I mean? You got men doing the same shit. You know what I mean? So you know,
Drake got the fake abs.
Huh?
Drake got the fake abs, right?
You know what
I mean?
Oh, mama, that bro got a song about him. So you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. So you know what I mean? I just didn't like how the.
I mean, what if it's like for your health, right? Too, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, you know, like who's getting a lipo or whatever. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers, the motherfuckers that's doing the Ozempic for the cheat code. Ozempic is for like your fucking like diabetics or some shit like that. Meant for a reason. It's not meant for weight loss. But these motherfuckers is getting Ozempic and poking that shit in their ass not in their ass, literally, pause, but guide they self. And nigga, it's a cheat code to get out here in these streets weight loss, 100%. So you know what I mean. We got.
I feel like people don't lose weight in their head on the Ozempic though. Like you might lose weight in your body, but I feel like the head's still the same size. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No facts, man. I'm not mad at that neither. I'm just saying it's just like it just don't add up. How we gonna get on our women for hair? You know what I mean? Come on now, dog.
I mean, it's like, listen, man. Outkast that had that song back in the days. That ha 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 ha. We love these hoes, remember? And he's listening to all the things that women do to get ready, right? And it's funny because whenever I used to listen to that song when I was a kid, I was like, damn, these are all the type of women I like, though. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like with the nails done and the hair done. You know what I mean? They got the heels in the bags. You feel me? And you know, it was just like that was the you feel me? Like that was, and until this day, that's how it be. And I think that's just also like when you're young and like you said, trendy. You know, these are the things that's trending. I mean, like, bro, fake booties has only been like what, the last 20 years? 14, 15 years, you know what I mean?
Come on now.
Like, I'm pretty sure it might have been around longer than that, but damn, like, you know what I mean? It's like now it's like, you know what I mean? You go down, especially like when you go to certain places like Atlanta or Miami, like this is where you're gonna see it's the BBL capitals of the world, you know what I mean? LA. You know what I mean? Like, and certain, yeah, and it's even in certain businesses, it might be a necessity for some of them things. Like, unfortunately, if you're an aspiring like singer, actress, artist, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, one thing an agent might even tell you is like, look, I can get you more of these roles or gigs. You gotta have the look. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's unfortunate the nature of why people choose to do some of these things, because I'm always gonna be on the side of like, I like natural shit. You know what I mean? But also, hey man, whatever makes somebody feel more confident. You know what I'm saying? Men or women, you know what I mean? Shit. I'd rather promote that than whatever makes somebody miserable and shit, because misery love company, and y'all stay the fuck away from me with that shit.
100%.
You feel me? Like I'm just, hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, and and maybe fix your web at 3 a.m. if you faded, ladies. You know what I mean? so you don't get these guys, these type of individuals getting on you and talk about the superficial shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because men is probably some of the most insecure at the end of the day, for real though. Like,
boy, talk about
like Drake. Like, if Drake really got the abs, that's crazy, bro. That's like, that's crazy, bro. Do some
just
shit.
hit the gym instead of just hitting the gym, man.
Yeah, for real.
Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
yeah,
really, bro. You
and then there is like women like they have like alopecia for real, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, wigs is it's not even just part of like an extension of hair for real. It's fashion, literally. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a hat, bro. I always said I need to get some hats that have the hair coming out the side. So I can be like
the bullet.
Yes, there it is. I need to get me a couple of them. Maybe one with the ponytail out the back.
Oh, my mama, bro. and them young bulls is bringing the mullets back.
Oh, word. Okay.
Mama, the mullets.
What do they call them? The Edwards? Like, yeah. Is that like, it's like kind of like a